Baby girl, how are we doing?
I'm thrilled to be here. I'm always thrilled to see you, but I'm thrilled to be on your first episode ever. What an honor. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Stephanie and Trey, for putting me on your first ever show. This is so rad. This is, you see this beautiful banner, and look how cute.
Yes, we got merch,
Already
people.
got swags.
We got merch. I wasn't playing around.
Born
I
with
told them
swag.
I'm coming for everything. Girl, I am so excited to have you. We've got a nice little show planned, and I got some little topics. Now, it's sessions with Stephanie, so you know it's not sessions without a motherfucking blunt. So I don't know what y'all out there doing. You know, some of you might smoke out of bowls, joints, bongs. You know, I got a blunt. So get your roll on, roll your blunt, get your bong. Let's fire this shit.
I'm doing it. Lightweight me,
Let's
folks.
fire
Lightweight.
this shit.
One hit wonder. This
Yes.
is all for me right here. I am a one hit wonder. So,
We're fired up, girl. Let's get it popping.
all right, let's do it.
Yes.
Oh, to be
Right.
21 in a legal state.
Yes. This is. Give it up to marijuana.
This
okay?
is smooth. I am giving it up to this.
Yes.
This is some.
Yes.
Oh.
So this is some
Smoking in style.
What is this called? Hold on, let's see. Shout out to Nature Med. Meat breath. This is some meat breath. Some indica base. This is some good shit. Shout out to Nature Med. That's what we're
Shout out to
smoking.
Indica.
Yes, shout out to
Yeah.
Indica. Yes, amen. Roxy girl, I am so happy you're here.
I am too.
How are you doing?
In what way?
First of all,
In which area of my life are we talking about?
We're 19 days into 2022. How is 2022 serving you so far?
I mean, I'm a little nervous about my Christmas shopping, but other than that, like, it's...
Yeah, I know. Christmas shopping.
No, I mean, it's good. I don't have that feeling yet of, like, I can't believe we're this far into 22. Like, that hasn't happened yet, so that's good. You know, if I stay in my little bubble,
Yes.
then I think 2022 is going pretty well.
I say so too. I love that. I love that. I love that. So far, so good.
Well, everything's good because I'm here and I exist. So the baseline is already good, right?
Right.
And then there's just all those things that try to take me out of my baseline. And I'm managing, all I try to do is be conscious and evolve a little bit. All I try to do is whatever I know how to do, I try to do it a little better. And I've been trying to remind myself to celebrate my small successes, even if I'm a tiny bit kinder than I was, or if I gave something, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I did that, or just even the things that are hard for me to do, get to the post office, return the present, you know what I mean? If I do it, then I'm like, I did that, yay. Not to anyone else, but to me, I'm like, oh, Roxy, you did it, because I need wins, because when I look around, I'm shocked and scared as anybody else, but if I can celebrate my little wins and have little wins in my little corner of the earth and remain grateful, I wake up with a grateful heart every day. I do that. That's the first thing I do, is wake up and find some gratitude.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Self-love. Like, we need more of that, especially us women. I feel like we don't give ourselves enough credit for shit we do, because we're always just perceived as strong beings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, they got it. No, motherfucker, we don't. We need help every now and then. So I think it's good that, you want to pat yourself on the back. Like, you go, girl.
Yeah, just
did
something.
that shit.
Nobody
I
else
like
is
that.
out there celebrating me with their, doing it.
I
So
know
I gotta
that's
be my
right.
own cheering section.
I like that.
Right.
Self-love, ladies. I like that. Not even just ladies, people.
Just pump yourself
Pump
up.
yourself up. Toot your own horn. Beep, beep. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, because sometimes I'll judge myself like, well, of course you did that thing. I mean, that's a normal thing. You have to do that thing. It's an easy thing, but it might be hard. And so if I do it, or especially if I walk through any tiny fear I have, if I show courage to myself, if I confront a situation that I've been avoiding or anything like that, then I got to take a minute and be like, yo, you did it.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. That's good. That's a good way to look at it, though.
It is. I mean,
it is.
I'm
I
hard
love
on
that.
myself too. We're all super hard, and I take myself down, so I have to remember to build myself back up.
Right. Absolutely. I like that. That's beautiful. So, Roxy, where did you grow up?
I was born in Hollywood. California. In the whole. Right in the heart of it, in a little tiny hospital that is no longer there. But the street is still there. But the hospital itself is gone. It was a sweet little, it's like a mom and pop hospital.
Really? I've never heard of a mom and pop hospital.
I mean, I just made that up, but that's kind of what it felt, right? It was just like
I like that.
Community
What
hospital.
was it called?
I think it was Hollywood Community Hospital. It was on DeLongpre.
Oh, wow.
Don't hack me, because you know that now.
And how long were you there?
I have to go change all my security questions.
All right, you should. You should, actually.
So I was born in Hollywood, and then we moved around. We lived in, like Inglewood before it was cool. Like, now it's cool.
Really? Oh, really?
But we lived in that area. And then mostly in the San Fernando Valley. I was a real Valley girl, in the 80s.
Really?
Like when all that Valley girl stuff was happening.
Like totally
was my thing. And my dad used to come out and he'd go, oh my God. He would try to, oh my God. He would try
I don't even picture you as that.
He'd say, well, do you?
Really? Oh my God, I don't even picture that.
Well, I was always
picture
rebellious.
Yes, I was
That's
going to
the
say,
thing.
you strike me as the one that was like,
I didn't.
Fuck them Valley bitches.
So my 8th grade yearbook, I went to like a hoity-toity girls' school, somewhere in there, and uniforms and like all the pictures are just bangs and hair and bangs and hair and bangs and hair and bangs and hair. And then you get to my picture and it's short black hair with a big white stripe with like hand grenade earrings and black eyeliner.
Yes.
8th grade.
Yes. In high school, those were the kids I was drawn to, were the rebellious kids. And I wasn't a rebellious kid. I just
didn't know how to fit in. Like looking back, if I could have fit in with the bangs and the hair and knew how to talk and wear shoes and things like that, but because I so couldn't, I just went so far in the opposite direction. I'm like, well, screw you then. You know what I mean? I'm out. I can't hang with you. Then I'm going as far away from you as possible.
You know what? I feel like that's a lot
energy.
of ways in high school. Like, you're either like in this group or you're like an extreme from that group. You know what I mean? It was like the popular kids, not popular kids. It was like just the cool kids, not
only
cool
one
kids.
or the other, kind of black and white that way.
Yeah.
But also, I was really into music. I was super, super into music, and my style did reflect what was new. And we had just come out of the disco era. We're starting to get into the punk rock, and so I was just a little bit ahead of my time for my age group at the time. That's all.
Nice.
And, the first time I saw a Mohawk, I'm like, oh, those are my people.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know what they were doing politically. I didn't realize it was about all that. I was just like, I love that loud, fast beat, and I love hair that is reaching for the sky and is blue. You know, like that's attractive to me.
I like that.
So I don't know why that was attractive to me, but it was.
Yeah, I was friends with those kids in high school too, like the misfits, and you know, for some reason I wasn't black enough for the black kids. Yeah, yeah. So growing up in Africa and then moving to the States, it's a whole. That's when
How
I
old
found
were you
out
when you moved?
it's a different thing. I was 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's when I realized for the first time in my life that African black is different from American black. It the fuck is.
Of course.
That's when I was like, I know other niggas didn't like me. The fuck? You know? That's when I knew there was a difference. Yes. Because that's when it
Do you think
dawned
they
on
were
me.
jealous?
I don't
do you
know.
think that
I
they
still
didn't...
to this day don't know what it is because I see it a lot. Where American kids will, African American kids will say shit like, I ain't from Africa. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, like, bro, okay. If we was just to go into the history of it, we all came from there. So, you are part of that. Yeah, you might not be.
But your
born there.
ancestors didn't go through American slavery.
No, that's
So
yeah.
that's so they're not thinking you're black enough because
Yes.
that is
Yes.
ridiculous.
I was
People,
not,
sorry.
Yes, I was not black
That's,
enough for them. I didn't talk like them.
Oh, that's fascinating.
And that was another thing. They said, you talk white. Black people around the world, can we stop doing that, please?
Yeah.
Just because somebody
That's
pronounces
offensive,
words and, you know, says words correctly doesn't mean there's no color behind it, okay? Like when I was taught English in Africa, I was taught from the English dictionary. So I spell color with COLOUR. I came to America and then they said, no, that's wrong. And I was like, okay. And I argued with my sophomore English teacher. She was like, no. I said, no. That is not how you spell color. So there is a difference. But damn, like, can we not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm still black. But yeah, that was my first time experiencing that in my life.
Wow.
But yeah. But I hung around the misfits and the
artists.
the kids, right? The kids that didn't really have, you know, a place. And then I turned out. Then also, this is another thing that I've noticed with fucking culture and pop culture and, you know, just the way things are. Like, when I got to when I was a junior, my body changed.
Took that long?
Yes, girl. Cause yes, girl. I was a freshman. I looked like a little boy freshman and sophomore year. Junior year is when I had an ass and titties.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Oh yeah, that's what, junior is when my ass came out and titties, and that's when it was like, is that girl? Is that the African girl? And that's what it was like. Oh, that's that African girl. Yes, bitch, it's me. Yeah.
So young men wait for their testicles to descend, but black women wait for their ass to pop.
Yeah.
Got it.
And apparently now it's not just the black woman, girl. There's
No.
white women waiting for that motherfucking drop too. And they don't drop fast enough. They go to Dr. Miami, go get it.
Oh, so, you know, I've seen horror stories about that. And I'm a candidate. I got a square butt. I mean, it's
Not a square. It's a square. Okay, SpongeBob. She said a square. I've never heard anything like that before.
it's like the bottom of a piece of toast or something.
I don't think that's possible.
No? Okay. I just wish, you know.
But that is a thing. Like, women are doing that now.
No, absolutely. Well, women are doing all kinds of things.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart.
It breaks my heart.
Also, how do you...
And it's harder being a mom of a.
I'm scared
And
of
having a
anesthesia.
daughter
Like,
and-
you have to go under anesthesia every time for
Yes.
that. You're putting your life in your hands. For... I don't know.
Didn't Kanye's
But, and I'm
mom,
vain, so I don't know. Like,
Didn't Kanye West's mom die from getting breast augmentation?
Oh, I hope it wasn't a
Or
reduction.
trying
because
to?
I don't know.
Black Steve,
Not
can
up
you
on
look
it.
that up for us?
I didn't.
Is that a thing? Was that a thing?
It's
because people
regardless,
are
people do
dying.
die. Whether or not it was
Yes.
Kanye's mom, if it was,
Yeah,
you know,
like,
sorry that
you
happened.
know,
but-
like it's sad. Like that women have to go through, especially being a parent. I'm a parent of a daughter, and my daughter's 16, and that's a thing that I have to go through with my daughter. Like, I tell, like, you have to love yourself for how you are. Don't try to change your body. Society's, you know.
She died of coronary artery disease and multiple post-operative factors due to or as a consequence of liposuction and mammoplasty.
Wow.
So yes, breast.
And liposuction, which is fat.
Yeah.
Fat removal.
Shit is sad, yeah.
Wow. Well,
motherhood though, like, how has that changed you?
in every way.
Right?
In every way. Right? I mean, in every way. You know, when my child was born, I was like, I will never, ever do something that would allow the state to take away my baby.
Amen.
I understand that that might be a low bar. But if you're a single mom who works around knives, ever.
Did you say a low bar?
I mean...
No, that's not a low bar, though.
Well, so that was the commitment I made. You know what I mean? Like, that was the commitment I made. So I had to change. I had to make some lifestyle changes. I made lifestyle changes, period. And I stuck with them. And it's all for the better.
It's all
for
the better,
It's all for the better.
Yes.
Sometimes, as a comic, I look at my child and I'm like, you're what's standing between me and the road, you know? And that's a real thought. It's a selfish thought, but it's a real thought, you know?
Yeah.
But then I had this, like, you know, get with the program moment, you know, where I was like, wait a minute. You had this decade and this decade and this decade to do whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted. And what did you do at that time? So, you know, so I don't mind. So just lately, I'm just sort of trying to redouble my efforts to really...
I like how you look at that.
My child's about to be a teenager. Like, this is one of the most important
How
times.
old is she?
She'll be 13 in March.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
That teenage... Woo.
I had her late in life. If I would do it again, I would do it when I was young and had tons of energy. And when you got done being a mom, you'd be a better person and you'd still be young and hot. I mean...
You think that's what... Okay.
Absolutely, I know that to be true.
I like that.
I see it now. I see it all around me. I'm like, your kid is grown, you're an empty nester, and you're barely 40. Oh, you hot, lucky person. You get to go have sexy 40s. What? You don't know yet. You're not 40 yet, are you?
I'm not. I'm 38. But I had my daughter at 23. And I thought my life was over.
Oh.
I did. I was in the military. I called him. I said, what have you done to me? My life is over. I did. I called him. I said, my life is over. You have fucked my life over.
In a year, you're going to have a chauffeur. A sober chauffeur.
Okay, but we don't always have it figured out at 23.
No, you don't, but
no, I did not have it figured out.
Young, your body just bounces back.
But that is those were the least of my worries.
Yeah.
I didn't know what time these motherfuckers
That's the
eat.
thing, 23-year-olds don't even know what time they go to sleep. They don't have to worry.
The nurses gave me all kinds of pamphlets on SIDS. So I'm looking at this motherfucker 24/7 to make sure she's still breathing.
They do try to scare you
I was
before you
barely
have a
getting
baby.
any sleep, so
Yeah.
I was not prepared for that.
For being in charge of another life.
But I feel like older, like had I been in my 30s, my 40s, then it would be like, oh, most of my friends have kids. I got this. But no, I was...
No matter what, you have to learn with your child at any age. And you did that. Your children are some of my favorite children on this planet.
Thank you. I say that very loosely just because I don't think she knows that other side of that.
I probably don't. But the fact that they can put together the side that I see, some people can't do that, right? So, anyhow,
I like it.
You know what? You're wonderful people. You're wonderful parents. You've never, when have you not been someone who was capable? You've always been capable.
No, auntie.
Come on.
There's been plenty of times when I've not been capable, but it's a learning experience. It really is, and it's something that you can't teach someone. You have to experience it. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? But it's the most scary shit in the
People
fucking
can
world.
tell you everything. You can read as much as you want.
Yeah.
You can talk to but until you have real world situations, like now I call other moms, hey, what did you do about your kid's room? Because I feel like I'm the worst mom. Like no matter how prepared you are, at some point you're going to feel like the worst parent.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be like, I can't believe I did this thing this way for this long. But that's with all life. And then the other thing is that these kids have their own destiny. We are not our children's destiny. They have their own stars, their own spirit, their own path.
Yeah,
you
gotta let them go through that.
And also maybe rein in, like, my kid's gotten a little lippy lately, and I'm like, I think for as much as I bend over backwards for you, like, we can maybe cut that out of our repertoire of addressing me. Like, we can put a little...
You can cut that out, girl.
Yeah. You
can omit that. Omit that.
Cease and omit.
Yeah, see, I give my kids that look. And I gotta work on that, because my face needs delivery. I gotta work on that with my kids, because I give them that look and it's like, don't fuck with mama right now.
Yeah.
So they gotta,
See, so with you it's looks, with me it's tone. With me it's tone. And tone has always been my problem throughout my whole life. People often think I sound angry when I'm just excited. For some reason, when I'm excited, I seem angry. When I'm just passionate about something, and the people who I love the most are the most hurt by this, And
Yes.
I can't make
very
it
much
sound like how
that.
it feels. I can't make it hit your ears in the way that it's coming from the inside. And it gets misinterpreted 1,000% of the time. I think when I solve that, that's probably going to be my last day on earth. Like, whenever I figure that thing out, that'll be like, okay, you're finally done.
Oh my God.
It's never going to happen.
Okay, let's play a quick game.
We got games?
Game of
it's
quick
show number
dab.
1 and you already have a game?
Yes!
Wait, do I...
do
I need a... Am I doing okay? Am I,
You're doing good.
I mean,
Absolutely
this is...
doing good. Yeah. Okay, so this game is called Quick Dabs.
Okay, quick dabs. Let's go. Quick dabs.
Rapid fire questions.
Rapid fire question.
Answer them as quickly as possible, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Chocolate or peanut butter?
Chocolate.
Big dick or good looks?
Good looks.
Yes. Bomb head or lots of money?
Why not both?
You gotta have one, girl.
Wait, are we talking giving or getting?
Receiving.
Receiving. Money.
Okay. Action or comedy?
Comedy.
Kill, marry, fuck.
Oh, I'm so bad at these.
Jack Black, Kyle Rittenhouse, Jake Paul.
I don't, okay, so, wait, what was the first? Wait, I got Kyle Rittenhouse was killed, Jack Black marry, and
Fuck Jake
Paul. Is he a YouTuber?
He's a MMA fighter. He fights celebrities and people who can't fight him. He knows that he's going to win. He's a piece of shit, but he's okay.
Oh, well,
He's not bad
yeah, I'll
looking.
fuck a wrestler, a fighter.
He
I fuck a
ain't
fighter.
bad looking now.
Fuck a
Okay.
fighter. Do we get to fight before we fuck?
No, it's
If we get to fight before we fuck,
anything's
then I'll-
possible.
All right.
Okay, drunk sex or high sex?
Hi.
Polygamy or monogamy?
Monogamy.
Missionary or back shots?
What are back shots?
Back from the back.
Oh, missionary.
Ooh, okay.
I mean,
would you rather?
If you could only choose one, eventually I'd like to see who I'm fucking. So that's,
I like that. Would you rather big ass or big titties?
For me or my man?
For you.
I've never had either, so I can only guess. I don't know. I'll go titties because you can see them on Zoom.
Okay. Would you rather a big dick, no stroke, or a little dick and he can rock the boat?
Big dick, because if there's no stroke, you can at least do something for yourself, right? So
I've heard that a few times.
at least you just, hey, let me just look at you from across the room.
Okay, I like that. I like
big dick.
iPhone or
Let me borrow that. I'm going out for a little bit. Let me borrow your big dick. I need to go get an estimate.
I'll be back.
Yeah, let me borrow your big dick. I want to go pick up chicks.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Would you rather date older or younger?
Wait, is this a fuck, marry, or kill?
No, this is that. This is
Date younger.
Wine or liquor?
Liquor.
You're drinking that right now. I know it. Soccer or hockey?
Hockey.
Okay. Tupac or Biggie?
Is there any wrong answers here?
No wrong answers.
Well, I guess I know more. Well, Tupac.
Michael Jackson or Prince?
Prince.
Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
Kendrick.
Yes. Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Yes. Why?
Respect can be taught.
I know that's right, huh? Yes! Quick dabs! Town! Speaking of fucking quick dabs and smoking and shit, blunts or joints? You smoking a blunt right now.
This is the most tastiest blunt ever in the world because you are the most tastiest blunt friend I have.
Not the blunt friend. I love it. I love it.
It's delish. I rarely get the pleasure of hanging out with a blunt and friends. Honestly.
Yeah.
I'm just very closeted. I'm a weed eater at night alone in my room so I can sleep, So.
Do you like sativa or indica?
What is the panic with that? Yeah, I have a kid around the house. I have a lockbox. Okay.
Yeah.
Combination lockbox for my candy. Okay.
Yeah.
Let it be known.
Yes.
Shit locked
You need
up.
a lock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
you need
loves
that.
candy.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, then the kids are gonna like
Right.
candy. What? Adults love candy. We all love candy.
Yep, I have a box
candy.
of my shit too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indica or sativa?
Indica, which is pretty good sativa.
Yeah.
You
So I like indica at night, sativa during the day because I got shit to do. So during the
know.
day.
I can't during the day.
Oh,
I
I wake up smoking.
Well, that's your medicine.
Yeah,
See,
sure,
that's your
but-
medicine, and it's only a partial medicine. It's medicine I can take once a day. You know what I mean? Some people need the extended release, and some people need,
everybody like that.
they're quick fixes.
What?
A quick fix kind of a.
What are your top 5 snacks when you're high?
Oh, chips and salsa, which thank you very much. Top 5 snacks. Cheese.
Okay.
Cheese. Fruit,
Okay.
I really got into pomegranates this fall.
Really?
I think they might have thought I had a problem.
My sister eats
I
those.
consumed an absurd amount of pomegranates. I went scouring.
You are the
for
second
pomegranates.
person. My sister's obsessed
And I lived
with
on them.
pomegranates.
I ate them almost exclusively for a week and a half.
Is there a health?
I don't know, but whatever it was, I liked the way it tasted. Didn't hurt my teeth. I felt fine. I felt good. I had the energy I needed, and
Oh wow.
I could work out without being too full, and then I could eat a bunch of it and not feel gross. So.
Oh. What kind of stuff do you like to do when you're high?
Write.
Like jokes?
Dance. Huh?
You write your jokes when you're high?
Well, it depends.
Okay.
What happens is, so I'm very compartmentalized, and so when I'm high, I get to go visit all the things, and then see where they combine or what has influenced what, right? And I'll make those observations, but then whatever happens to me when I'm in that space of I think I just, understand something new about my life on Earth or whatever, but then I have that new lens, right? I have that new attitude that lasts for however long, and I'm out there in the world, and then I'm, finding funny things about those.
Nice.
That is, whatever. That is so, that sounds ridiculous. Don't try it. That is not a tip. That's not even helpful. It did not further the conversation in any way.
But that's your shit, though.
But I love to dance. What I love to fucking do when I'm high is go dancing. You know me. I mean, okay, I was thinking about, here's the stuff I think about when I'm high. There were signs my whole life. If I had followed the signs, I would have been doing comedy the whole time.
Right.
But as we know, I had all those signs. I had everything pointing me in the direction of comedy. I had all this exposure to comedy, and I chose to go down in a hole. I had terrible addiction problems. I got sucked into that. I dove into it. And you wanted to talk about upbringing. Is it okay to talk about this shit here?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
talk about whatever you want to talk about.
So, that was what happened. I mean, that was where I put all my time and energy, and I had this divergent path, right? We all have our divergent paths. Yeah. So at one point, I was on this total path to success. I had my dream job. I had, I was in Los Angeles. I had my dream job. Anything I pursued, job-wise, I could make it happen. I was on a path, you know what I mean? But I also had this terrible love for the dark side and sadness and, powerlessness against terrible habits and bad modeling throughout and some kind of crisscrossed notion about what it meant to be a rock star, you know what I mean? So I don't even know what. It was just all very mixed messages, very confusing. It was Los Angeles in the 80s, so everything was fun and accessible and safe and cheap and easy and, good to go, right? You could go to nightclubs, you could do, so whatever. There's all that. And that just, I dove into that, and then it overtook me, and I lost a good portion of my life. And then through the miracle of I don't know what, can you even name what it was? I can name it. I mean, I believe in God. That's just me. It's whatever. Some people are like, oh God, whatever. I don't care.
Purpose for
there
you.
was something that picked me up from the back of my collar and just said, get the fuck right. You know what I mean? Yeah. You've seen that you can even conquer this world, and look, I learned some interesting things. I hung out, in Venice, in the middle of, ghost town, neighborhood, with all those guys. I did all of that, And so, I mean, I was having an experience, I was keeping myself alive. I was taking myself to the very brink, to the very edge, time after time after time after time after time, and
you're here to
and
talk
I'm here.
About it. Yeah.
So,
that's the story though.
That's it. That's what happened. That's the thing that happened.
Life. You can tell a story. You know what I mean? And it's like your kids, your grandkids can know where you came from. Your journey. I think that's so dope. Some people look at their journeys just because, it had to go in a dark side, that's a bad thing. No one's life went perfect from A to Z. No one. There's always a dark side there, but we always look at it as oh my God, it's a bad thing. People will judge us. Fuck people. That's part of your story.
Well, fuck judgment. Not fuck people. Fuck judgment.
Fuck judgment.
Fuck judgment.
That's your story. Even on fucking fairy tales, there's a fucking bad side to every
right. They
Disney
all start with
story.
somebody's parents dying, right?
There's a dark side to everything. Embrace that. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You went through that.
That was my soul's education. I don't know why that was what my soul needed to do or why it had to go take me on that journey, but that was for whatever reason. That's
but you're
where
here.
my spirit got moved to go do. I don't know why. I don't know what I was supposed to you know.
And you're here. You're
here. You weren't even.
Producer,
You came from someplace I've
you're
never
a dope
been.
ass comedian. You're a badass mom. Like, you're a dope
Mirror.
friend. Like, come on. Like, you are here talking about this shit on Sessions with Stephanie. Like,
I kind of feel like we're sisters.
like, you're dope, girl. Sisters from another mister. Of course we are. Yes, definitely. Do you like smoking with people or smoking by yourself?
Well, I like to think I'm somebody that can smoke with people, but I have to. It's hard for me to pay attention and not, like, you know, drift off. And I'm so
You're smoking with me right now, and
embarrassing.
you're doing a good job. So
Okay. Yeah, I don't smoke by myself because I just, like, it's too much work to do by myself. I only smoke when I'm with people.
Really?
When I'm by myself, I eat it.
Oh.
Yes.
So I'm thinking you don't know how to roll or anything.
Oh, I know how to roll. I know how
Okay,
to roll,
okay.
cut, pass, cut, dry,
Okay.
whatever. I know how to do all the things. Did
But
we
you
not
just
just talk
don't- you
about what
just-
I did for about 15 years?
Right.
of my
Okay,
life?
I want to try. I thought you just hung with the. I know you doing your hum. You know, yeah. But so you okay?
I shouldn't have said that, huh?
It's all good. It's all love over here at Sessions with Stephanie, baby. Yeah. Now, if you could get high with a celebrity, a dead celebrity, who would you get high with?
Oh, Jimi Hendrix.
I like that.
I just
I like
I
it.
just get high and just like
All right. Just fucking zone the fuck out.
just like
Some
look into his
music
eye,
and shit. Yes.
listen to music, watch him play guitar,
I love that. I love
no
that.
shirt on, just
I love
blue
that.
jeans.
Yes.
I don't know.
Like
by the
his-
beach,
his-
maybe
Yes, but his vibe is
on a
just,
on a boat. Can we have a boat? Could there be a pony?
It's very specific.
very specific.
Well, she's talking about
She's
something that'll
thought
never
about this a
happen.
while.
No, she's like, let me just ask you random questions about very impossible situations.
I'm
You
just
tell
saying,
me.
like, if you could get high with a dead celebrity.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I do.
Like, if I
right?
died and I could just get high with someone,
Yeah.
with a dead celebrity,
Absolutely.
I think I would pick Prince.
Oh, that, yeah. Too many good choices is
Yeah.
the problem. There's
Prince
really,
would be
there's,
my first one to just up the, because I would just be like, what made you put them fucking
wait,
heels
Prince
on?
Edward or, no.
Prince. Because you know you can only get high and ask certain questions.
Stephanie with some crusty white, robes.
Yes! What would have fucking robes on?
Big satin pedestals everywhere.
Yes! Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if he held the blunt like this right here. Now let me tell you something, Stephanie. You don't know me like that. You can't ask me about my motherfucking heels now.
That was perfect.
Thank you. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't
You
know
have
what
thought
to
about
say.
this. That's why
I
I'm asking you
have.
these questions.
Yes.
You
Okay,
want
let's-
me to ask you these questions.
No.
I get it now. I don't know much. I haven't been on anything this cool ever, so
Thank you. Oh
I
my
don't know what I'm
God.
supposed to
Such
do. And
a
then I
step.
forget that there's microphones and cameras everywhere because I'm just hanging out with my friends.
Yes, and that's
you know
what the
I mean?
vibe is. The vibe is
And I
supposed to
forget I
just
say
kick
some
it,
stupid
have fun.
words. Stupid with two O's and two.
Listen though,
What?
some serious shit has been happening in the world. Like, let's talk scammers, okay? Cause, okay, like, do you get these calls that say scam likely?
Yes.
So, my husband and I have been watching these videos on people trying to catch scammers.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yeah. Did your kid introduce you to him?
Actually, no, my husband did.
Okay. Are we talking about I the guy that sets up the little?
Yes.
Uh-huh,
The
makes-
Russian guy.
Oh no, I was thinking about the glitter bombs.
That's the one. We just watched that too.
Yes.
This is that guy, and then there's a Russian guy.
Yeah, the
I just watched the
engineers.
ones- yes.
I love those engineers.
It's
I love those
insane.
engineer YouTubes.
First of all, when I get
Love
these
that people are using their brains.
calls from, like, they say, oh, your social security number has been hacked. Okay. And they're calling from the Social Security Administration. I am not racist. I promise y'all. Yeah, if you know me in life, you know that there is not a single racist bone in my body. But I feel obligated, yes, and I do ask. I be asking, why the fuck is the Social Security office only hiring motherfuckers from India? I ask them that.
Did they answer?
They get mad and sometimes they hang up because a bitch ain't going. You will not know. They be like, Mom, no, you listen to me. You're not. No, you listen to me, motherfucker. Since when did we just start hiring motherfuckers from overseas?
It's a good
Like,
question.
I ask those kind of questions. This is how dope I am with the questions. I called Sprint.
Who's even hiring them?
Exactly.
Because it's like third parties.
I called Sprint about my phone. This was a few months back. And I could hear a rooster in the background. Yes, I kid you fucking not. I can hear a rooster. And I asked the girl, I said,
Maybe it was bring your child to work
where
day.
are you in the world? Because I can hear a rooster. And the only places that I know roosters will be our farms or in foreign countries. Because I grew up in Cameroon. And I know the sound of those African or foreign roosters, baby. And that's a foreign rooster I'm hearing in the background.
Oh, not just any rooster.
No, it was not just any rooster. It was a foreign rooster. And she was like, oh, you know what, ma'am? Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm in the Philippines. Now, how the fuck do I know that? Because that's a foreign rooster just roostering back there. Just
That rooster just
I'm
turned
like,
into
what
a rat.
time is it in there?
That is a ratting rooster.
It was like it. And I'm not trying to sound racist. If you know me, you know that I'm not. Okay? But these are just things that go through my mind. I'm like, I'm calling Sprint now. Why am I hearing roosters in the background? But that made sense. They do hire third-party contracts overseas. However,
For customer service.
Scammers, for customer service.
Yeah.
However,
Not
if somebody call you talking
so
about
much the IRS.
Amazon,
Yeah.
because it's the Amazon credit card, that's how they're getting people. They call you about your student loans and they call you about your Social Security. And none of them sons of bitches sound American.
Don't get scammed. Don't get scammed.
I've gotten scammed one time. That's all it took.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. All it takes.
One time. And I should have known better. But I'm such a trusting person and I hate that I am. But and that's why I ask those questions now. Because I asked, oh girl, why do I hear a rooster back there? I didn't ask those kind of questions before and they almost got me. They sure the fuck almost did. Woo! Speaking of fucking roosters.
So you were about to give your information and then you heard the rooster and then you're like,
No.
You're playing, right?
With Sprint, she was just giving me, this is when T-Mobile is switching to, Sprint switching to T-Mobile.
is that happening?
Yeah, that is actually happening.
That concerns
'Cause
me.
They sent
So
me
when is this
emails
happening?
and I had to go get a new SIM card, and so I had to call someone to activate.
How come I didn't
my
have to
SIM
do any
card.
of that?
Did you have Sprint?
I had T-Mobile.
No, if you have T-Mobile, you're good. I had Sprint. T-Mobile bought Sprint.
Sprint, oh my gosh. When I first had my baby, Sprint sent me the most craziest bills I've ever seen.
Sprint will cut
connected
you off
to a
at
cell phone.
99 cents. They don't play that.
They will find ways to pad. I spent so much time arguing with them, and they spend a lot of time.
Sprint don't play that. Sprint will cut you off for 1 cent. Ma'am, your bill is overdue. We cut you off. Your phone's off. You gotta come it's 1 cent. You gotta pay that, bitch. And they won't cut you until you pay that. Sprint ain't playing with y'all. But fuck.
They want that auto pay.
The scammers though. Like I'm over.
Forget
there.
the scammers.
Yeah.
Forget the scammers.
Yeah. But girl, are
Yeah,
you dating? Like, are you like? What's up with your dating life? Like, you want to talk about?
I
it?
mean, 2021 was not a dating kind of a year, but 2022 is already off to a good start where that's concerned. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I
I
had somebody ask me if they could give me their number. I thought that was a nice way to approach it, so I took the number.
My brother says online dating is the way to go because my brother's single.
I can't do it.
That's what
I'm
I
not
said. I was like,
capable.
first of all, how do you do that?
I don't know.
I want to
can't
talk
do
about
it.
that. Like, how do you, so you're single, yeah?
Yeah.
So how does the online dating work?
I don't know. I don't do it.
Okay, I don't blame you.
I don't do it. I can't even.
It's so weird to me.
Every time I've ever tried to open an account, they're just like, we can't match your profile to your account. I don't know. I just
So
can't.
wait, you create a profile and then
Yeah.
app matches you to people.
Well, it depends, right? It depends. So some of
no idea.
them,
I've
some
never
of
done
them
that.
you go searching. Some of them you wait to see who.
I mean,
sends you
I've
a
been with the
message.
same person for damn near.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know
18
anything
years.
about
I don't
internet
even-
dating. I don't
yeah.
do it just because anytime I'm on the internet, there's a million other things I want to see than besides trying to look for somebody
Yeah.
to date. Like it's, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Apparently my brother has
Like, just
dated a few
real
people
life.
too from online, and I asked
There's
him, I'm like,
limits.
how the fuck does that work?
There's
And-
so many success stories. There's
Yes!
hundreds, millions of success stories, and
That-
then there's people who just like to hook up and who are open about it and are cool just being like, hey, I saw your picture. Do you want to see if it's gonna work? You know.
Right.
I don't, but. You know.
I don't think I could do that. I feel like that's creepy. I feel like I gotta meet you, talk to you. You know how they say first impressions.
You're old fashioned.
are
I'm an old fashioned
everything?
girl too.
Yeah,
I'm old-fashioned.
you gotta walk up to me
I'm very old-fashioned.
and spit that dumbass line for me to be like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Or, woo me with just your ambiance and just your swag and
Mm-hmm.
and then that way, Other than that, no. Cause that's how, my husband got me,
On internet?
Absolutely not.
Oh, in person.
as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I didn't like him in person the first time I met him because
I can't believe
I was
that.
so
Who
irritated.
who doesn't like him the first time?
You would think that, right? Well, the thing is, I had been working 24 hours.
So
and
you
I
were
was-
delirious.
I was getting off in 2 hours. I had been off
and
for
fed up.
Yeah.
Delirious and fed up.
So, and he
Probably
walked
hungry.
in, and
Oh,
I was at a
dirty.
desk, and he's like, how did they say your last name? Because, in the Army, your last name, you don't go by first names. Your last name's on your uniform. And he's like, how you say your last name? I was like, don't worry about it.
Aww.
I was tired, y'all. But in the back of my mind, I was just like, damn, who's this sexy ass chocolate little...
Look, you remembered it all this
Yeah.
time later. That's how sweet that
It
is.
is.
Because
I mean,
you
I would
remembered
never-
it all this time. That is love at first
It's his
sight.
smile. I will never forget his smile. Because when I
He
did that,
fell in love with you
smiled
and approached you
walked away.
and knew.
Yeah. He did.
And you knew.
Shout
Even
out to
if
Black
it's
Steve. I love you, love.
This is
Okay.
One of my favorite ever couples.
Would you date someone that lived with their parents?
Absolutely. Yeah.
What? Okay. Taking care of their parents is different. No, this motherfucker lives with them.
Well, has he ever lived anywhere else?
I hope.
Is it like a temporary thing? Is it a
Oh, we're going specifics.
Yeah, no, it does matter.
Does it?
Well, look, everywhere around the world there's multi-generational homes. Like, only in America is there like this expectation that
That's true.
you know what I mean?
I
But-
would look at him sideways. Just
But
a little
I don't
bit.
know, I think if I was married or, like, I don't know, it's just different.
I would look at him a little sideways. Did it just?
It just popped out
It
on
just
its
popped
own.
on its own. I feel like
What?
that's my brother telling me that he's loving this segment.
Oh, yes.
It's my brother, my dad. They probably tell me they love the segment. Yes, but
Talk about it.
Ooh, that was my brother because he lived with my mom,
Oh.
and we're just talking about people who live with their parents.
Yeah.
Bruh, I'm sorry, but I would look at you sideways too. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm
you just
saying.
have to spend more money on hotels or
Yes,
whatever. That's
something,
the thing,
something. I'm not
So-
sneaking back with to your parents' house.
No.
We're not doing that.
Well, but you're talking. Oh, all right, yeah.
We're just not doing that.
Okay.
Especially in our age. Are you kidding me? Are you about to do that with?
No.
You gonna do that with somebody right now?
No,
Okay.
that's not what's
Okay,
happening.
girl. I was about
No.
to say, call
Oh,
the
my-
fucking Calvary.
No, but I live at my mom's. I live at my mom's. And
That's
I'm hoping
different.
people are gonna date me, but I understand if they don't want to because of that. I get it.
Well, that's
it's
different.
fine.
I feel like that's different.
Well,
That's,
lives had to be
I feel like that's
saved.
different, but okay. Are you ready to play another game? We're gonna do smoke or answer, drink or answer.
Okay,
you too
yes.
fucked up?
No.
Okay,
Am
cool.
I?
No.
Am I doing
Okay,
things
no.
that I'm not aware of?
No.
Am I acting
Okay.
weird?
I want your. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So just to get the rules. Smoke or answer, drink or answer. Okay, smoke or answer. If she can't answer, she gotta take 5 hits. 5 hits is this. Like that. Mine was not lit, but that's just an example. I did it the other day. I almost fucking died. That's not something they motherfucking amateurs need to be trying it.
I ran out.
And then drink and smoke. Get some.
No, I ran out.
Oh.
That thing doesn't hold as much as I
need
want.
some more vodka.
Oh,
I have. Well, my plan.
Look, there's just.
And one just popped.
There's already some bubbles in here, so.
Yes.
All right.
And then drink.
Okay.
She has to drink. She has to take a shot. But we're drinking straight vodka and champs over here with no limits. So we freestyling this shit. We getting fucked up. So
plug to the.
Those are the
cups.
rules. You got it?
All right. So what
shout
do I have
out
to
to my
do?
merch. Unwavered custom apparel for the banner. The harmony effect for my mugs, my badass ashtray, which y'all cannot see. But
Oh, we have to. Hold on. I can do what you do. All right, you got better nails. Hello.
Badass ashtray. I can't hold up because it's actually ashes in this bitch, but it's the shape of a sexy bougie marijuana leaf. Shout out to.
Look at all those pearls.
Harmony.
Look at all those pearls. Those were hand glued.
I put these pearls on there because I'm a little extra in my life, so I put the pearls and the diamonds and So shout out to my peoples. Support black-owned businesses and support local businesses. Let's fucking get it. Yes. Okay. Smoker answer. Okay. Who is your worst fucking comedian ever?
Oh, God.
It could be somebody that you know. It could be a celebrity. You gotta answer or you gotta smoke. Or you gotta drink.
Let's see. Who can't I stand? I don't even know their names. I dislike them so much that I forget their names.
Who can I stand?
No, really. Bugs me to death. That was the worst one. I'm drawing such a blank. But I was gonna say Anthony Jeselnik off the cuff, but even I have respect. No. Tosh.0. Daniel Tosh, maybe.
I have never met anyone that hates him just as much as I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I know he's a good comedian, but
he's a good comedian, but he's just not my cup of tea. Oh my God, yes, thank you. Okay.
All right.
Worst Christmas gift
Anthony.
you ever got? You gotta put somebody on blast.
$5 gift card.
I'm fucking asking who the fuck gave you it? Who gave you a $5 gift card?
I don't know. It was anonymous.
See, you're lucky Shane put you on blast. I will clown your bitch. $5. How much did you pay for the $5? $5.15. I'm talking about you, anonymous tipper. $5 gift card. Oh no. Okay. Name a celebrity who you think should burn in hell.
Oh, celebrity.
There's a few of them, girl. Don't play around.
I don't know any. Do I know celebrities? What? I mean, the ones. There's some that are already there, right?
Well, we don't know, but if they ain't there, you hope that they go there.
That doctor that did all those things to those girls in Michigan.
Yeah, sure.
And then the football one.
Sure
and,
is. Oh, my hands. Oh, I'm sorry.
Do I move too much?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm just.
Black Steve talks. I do a lot of.
I have a hard time sitting still.
Yeah, and I move my hands around. They just tell me, keep your hands to your motherfucking self. Chill.
Okay, so they're kind of famous.
Yeah. That was a good one. The doctor, he kind of is a celebrity.
The kid that planted the bomb.
Yes.
And blew off
but
all those runners in Boston because
though.
I like Boston.
Okay, yeah.
I lived there for a minute.
I'll take that. I was gonna say the Epstein guy.
Oh, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, for sure.
Weinstein. All of them motherfucking steins need to fucking go to hell. Shit. Okay.
Yeah. And maybe OJ.
Oh.
I'm thinking OJ. I'd like OJ to burn in hell.
Yeah, you know what? OJ,
Sorry.
we all know you did it, man.
All right. Okay, but this might be unpopular to the degree that I do not, that I believe that OJ is guilty. And the woman who used to wax my cooch used to also wax people that used to fool around with him, Playboy bunnies and stuff. So
really,
yeah, she was like one of the first.
That's another one that can go to hell. Hugh Hefner can burn in hell too. Because I heard that he abused a lot. I heard that he abused a lot of those women.
All those girls had contracts and they all knew what they were signing up for.
But like,
it was written in there. I mean, so they could refuse at any time. I don't. He might have been a pig, but he was not a rapist.
The motherfucker was a pig.
He was very open about it.
And
okay, but let me finish this sentence. So, to the degree that I believe that OJ is guilty, do I also believe that Michael Jackson is innocent? I do not believe he harms little children.
I don't either. I really don't.
I almost have proof, but I don't have enough proof.
Yeah, I don't. I don't believe that he does, honestly. I believe Michael was somebody that just did not get the opportunity to grow up as a child, so he did a lot of childish shit that adults did not understand.
Opportunistic people, and I've seen much worse than the opportunists that took advantage of him.
Yes.
When he fainted, that was real. He could not believe he was getting charged with that. And did his children ever get taken away? No. They would have been.
Yes. And people took
Plus,
money.
he was from Encino. He was a nice guy from Encino. He had a crush on Brooke Shields. Like, he loved Brooke Shields. Like, that's who he was hot for. He was not hot for children. But
I'll take
disgusting,
I was
trashy people tried to, whatever. Like, do you know how many times that I've been babysitting my friends' kids or even people's kids I don't know so well, and they have busted in on me or whatever, just like caught me, not in compromising position, but with my pants down or whatever. I mean, it happens. Yeah. You know, and these kids took advantage of that.
Us as
even if
just
that's
judgy.
even stretching it, maybe that's just conjecture. I'm just telling you what has happened in my life.
We're just judgy too as people. Like, we see situations and we don't care to go find out about what happened. We just see something, perceive it away, and run with it. And it's sad that we don't give each other a chance to kind of, you know, fix it. But that's just some bullshit that we do as humans. It's sad, but damn.
Yeah.
What was the last
Let's get
law?
high.
Yeah. What was the last law you broke?
I made a right on a red that I wasn't supposed to make a right on. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
It's always driving. Why the fuck we gotta break driving laws?
Oh, no, wait. No, I might add technically an open container in my car that I wasn't even aware of. Yeah.
Not driving while under the influence.
No, not that. Not
okay,
that.
you weren't under the influence.
I left something in the car the night before in the trunk, you know what I mean? And whatever. Just the point is, it was in the car, but I was sober, but it had been left in there, like, transported home from a party, you know?
Okay. I like it. You don't break rules, though. Like, I gotta give it to you. Like, you don't strike me.
What do you mean?
You don't strike me as someone that just breaks laws or even breaks rules. Like Roxy might be rebellious, but Roxy has a path.
What do you mean?
She does.
Everybody has a path.
Yeah, you do. Speaking of which, I never asked you that one question I was going to ask you.
What's the one question?
Who is Elaine Griffin?
Oh, well, I don't know who Elaine Griffin is. I don't know any Griffins. I know a Melanie Griffin. I don't know.
Okay.
Griffin?
Am I saying it right?
I don't know.
Am I saying it right? Okay.
Elaine is my real name. Elaine is my birth name.
I figured.
My close friends call me Elaine.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm friends with both.
I like being introduced on stage as Roxy because it sounds better than going up to Elaine. I don't know. I just get more of a charge. Like, I feel funny.
How did you get Roxy?
A number of ways. Like that was the place that I used to sneak out to when I was a kid. To go see my punk rock shows. There was a place called the Roxy on the Sunset Strip.
Shut up.
Yeah, I used to sneak out there and go see the band X. for example,
that's how
and a
you
Dickies, and
got your name. Like you gave yourself the name.
yeah. I did that. I only did that because I'll tell you the real reason why I did that. My kid was going to a conservative religious school, and I didn't want to embarrass her because I didn't want other parents on Facebook to see my name and take it out on her.
Right.
That was my first thought.
Wow.
And then I just stuck with it.
I love it.
The last name is
I
problematic.
always thought it was your name.
Well, it is my name. I mean,
yeah, well,
but I have a lot of names. I'm a chameleon, and I've had a lot of names in my time.
I love it.
And I will continue to have lots of names. I like names.
And then I just loved it.
But everywhere it matters, where it's private and personal,
yeah,
there's one name.
Yeah.
So.
I love that. And I want you to know, like, I've known you now for 6 years.
Did we have a 6-year anniversary of friendship, of comedy friendship?
Yeah.
Sweet. That means I met you at year 1 because I just had my 7-year anniversary.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you are, when someone says comedy.
I love it. You know what I love about these? Just pause for 1 second.
Right.
Because the ash doesn't fall off until you ash it.
I can hold it and it'll be like this.
Like your nails.
Yeah. And my husband would be like, I need you to ash that shit right now. I'm like, yes, sir.
Oh, this went out. Okay, I'm going to let it be out.
But I just want you to know, like, you are a phenomenal person. Like, you were the first one that put me on my first show. On my first flyer.
All right. That's
after Surly Wench.
That was a fun show.
It was. And I had my robe.
It was a cat show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to do those in March and September.
Yes, and I had a blast with you, and it's like you've always been a true friend, like a dope ass comedian, and like if no one fucking else gives you your flowers while you're here, I'm giving you your flowers because you're fucking dope. Like I've had the pleasure of like being friends with you, and you're like a dope person. And if anyone tells you otherwise, fuck them. Because you dope. But tell me about, like, what you got going on.
I'm not going to tell you anything except, Stephanie, thank you for honoring me. I feel like I'm at my own wake, but I get to do it
not
on
your
live. Or what do you call it? I'm at my own. Thank you for honoring me. I don't know what the occasion is, but I feel completely honored. I do. I feel it is like this is your first show, and you're giving me the honor.
No,
and I have to dish it a little bit back because when I met you 6 years ago at Laughs, of course. And we were outside, and I didn't get to talk to you then because you already had like a crowd of people around you admiring you, and I was like, oh, I will get to her later, in the leopard robe, and the hair and the nails, everything just to a T. And when I saw that performance, I had a tear in my eye. I was like, this person, I just saw magic. I just got to see some magic. I got to see some comedy magic gold, and I was so thrilled. And I just couldn't wait to go say hi to you because I knew how like beautiful and wonderful and special and rare and unique and upbeat and just like, I don't know. You just have that frequency. I don't know. Words. Thanks for having me on your show.
No,
and I'm so glad that we get to work together.
Yes.
And I get to be on your show with you.
Yes.
And
tell us about what you got going on. Tell about the radio show. Like, what's your future? Your future shit looking like?
I don't know. Probably like a flushing toilet, I'm guessing, is my guess.
Wait.
I don't know. It's gonna, up flames. There's probably gonna be just piles of ash on the ground. I don't know.
What's the
It's a monthly show.
Yeah.
Well, it's a weekly show, but my spot is monthly. And so far, I've just been talking to comedians about comedy and upcoming shows and what it's like to produce and host in Tucson and maybe what your hopes and dreams are for producing. And my problem is also, because you were asking me, like, what are my favorite things to do when I get high? Daydream, obviously. You know, like, imagine
Number one
some
thing
really,
to do.
right? And so, and then I, you know, and then I say, like, what's going on to somebody and look at me like I am crazy. And I'm like, well, you know, technically, if you go by the book, if you look at past behavior, but,
Okay.
come on.
It's all been good.
It has been.
It's
I
been
mean,
good, yeah.
here we are. I'm wrinkly now. It's
So
okay.
what about virtual comedy at the Wench?
All right,
That's
so
full
there
time?
is a demand in the virtual world for, so as you may or may not have noticed, the 4th Avenue bars and restaurants are rethinking because they're trying to do their part to be responsible and not overload the system.
Right.
You know, right now. So they're taking like a shorter break, you know, like they're staying open, but they're not doing the gathering things. So meanwhile, in pandemic, I did do a virtual show, and it was fun because I got to meet comics from all over the country and have like, you know, it was like good to sort of have that repetition, even though it wasn't going out and everything. You could still practice your wording and,
nice.
you know, meet people and have, you know, new people talk about tags or spin your mind in other directions or see what's happening in other parts of the country and, you know, join, you know, online groups with others. So then when you do travel, like, you know, when I went to Michigan, I looked at people and I was trying to find the doctor and, you know, like, it's been a dry 2021. That is so fucking inappropriate
Only
and
on
wrong.
sessions with
Please cut that the fuck out. I just needed to breathe.
Yes.
I'm
We
not
all need to breathe
okay.
every now and then.
Wow, I'm better than this.
But no, like, do you have any
So much
future
better than
shows
this.
coming up?
I don't know.
No.
I imagine so. I just had a weekend of shows that were phenomenal. I had some of my best sets ever, and
Nice.
I was really pleased and I'm grateful. And I would, you know, that's the thing though. Then I get ideas in my head and I tell them to people, and they're like, "No, we can't do that." And I'm like, "Why can't we do that here?" So then I'm like, "Do I gotta leave? I don't want to leave. Like, I'm comfy here in Tucson. You know, I know where all the potholes are. I know where all the pot is here in the Rural Valley."
It sure is. Most of it is. Yeah, because we smoking it over here. But damn, yeah. So that's been pretty much our show. Thank you so much.
Oh, gosh, wow,
Like-
that flew by. I hope I didn't
know,
embarrass you too badly.
No, like I had so much fun with you. This has been amazing.
This has been amazing. You're
Thank
amazing.
you.
You are
No,
amazing.
you're
I wish you
amazing.
all the best luck with this show. You and Jamel, and thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, thank you guys for sticking with us. Give it up for Roxy. Yes, give it up for Black Steve at the tech side. It's been Sessions with Stephanie. You all have a good night. Say bye.
Great vibes.